What is going on, guys? My name is Boofamania and welcome today to a brand new video on the channel. So I haven't really been active on YouTube, haven't really been playing a lot of Modern Warfare 3, but today a bunch of leaks surfaced for Black Ops 6 that have me super excited. So I figured, hey, why not make a video and talk a little bit about all the stuff that's got me pumped for Black Ops 6. So I'm just going to get straight into it. The four things that have really caught my attention amidst all the leaks and the trailers and teasers and all that. First and foremost, theater is coming back, and that's going to be really exciting because we're going to be able to finally catch cheaters and rank play. It's going to be a lot easier to do so. Theater mode is also really cool because you get to go back and save some maps where you popped off and just have fun with that. The second thing is the fact that we're getting a brand new movement update. It's looking pretty crazy. We're getting omnidirectional movement. Brown-based zombies is finally making a return for Treyarch. Also, the classic prestiging system is coming back. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the four leaks that have me pumped for Black Ops 6. And before I get in depth into everything and just talk a little bit about everything, I'm gonna go ahead and rant about Battle.net and Call of Duty HQ. So like I said in the intro, I haven't been playing Modern Warfare 3 or really any video games recently, but today I figured, like, yo, I want to make a video. I'm gonna go ahead and get some gameplay. And as I was trying to update the game, it was like 20 something gigabytes. I'm like, all right, whatever. But then I forgot that Battle.net is legitimately the worst launcher ever. I'm like 30 minutes into the update, and then I'm looking, and then I'm stuck at 5 megabytes per second, and I'm like halfway done through the update, and I'm pissed because I pay a lot of money for my internet and I'm getting 5 megabytes per second, and then I try pausing it and then unpausing it, and then I'm stuck at 0 bytes per second. It's like, dude, what the f is going on? Why does it take so long to update the game? Then I finally load into the game and I got shaders to install, but that's not what this video is about. I just want to go and throw that out there. Call of Duty HQ fucking sucks, and apparently it's been leaked that Black Ops 6 is going to be a part of the Call of Duty HQ as well, but the menus are going to be different, so I don't know how all that's going to work. I'm just excited that Treyarch is finally back at the helm. The Kings have returned. All right, so let's go and talk about the leaks a little bit more in depth. So shout out to Bob Network UK, Bob of Duty. This dude's been on fire with these leaks. So one of the things that I mentioned is the fact that we're going to have a brand new update to the movement. Black Ops 6 will reportedly allow players to dive in all directions, similar to Max Payne. The game will also allow players to sprint in all directions. This combined functionality has been referred to several times as omnidirectional movement. Sliding returns too. There's a little bit of gameplay that he posted sort of demonstrating what it's going to be about. Now, obviously, Call of Duty is a lot more fluid than this. It isn't going to be like in slow motion. I'm actually really excited to see how that movement is going to affect the game at its core, specifically for competitive play, because I know these dudes like to get cracked, like the Shotzis of the world, Hydra, like these type of dudes. It's going to be exciting to see what kind of things they can come up with that. But also the movement update is really important because at its core, the movement is going to be felt across every single game mode for Black Ops 6, whether it be the campaign, zombies, Warzone, multiplayer. If they bring in that extraction mode that people have been talking about recently, it's like everybody's going to be experiencing the exact same things. Hopefully they don't mess it up and it's really fun to engage in these crazy diving mechanics. I don't know. I'm just excited because it's something new. It's something that we've never seen in Call of Duty outside of Advanced Warfare, but even that, Advanced Warfare had their own exosuits, so it's really, we haven't really seen anything like this, so I'm really excited to see how it's going to play out. And with Treyarch, I trust them like wholeheartedly. They've had like 4 years to develop the game, and the fact they're actually changing the game at its core, very exciting time to be a Call of Duty fan. All right, so one of the other leaks that I'm super pumped about is the classic prestige system reportedly returning in Black Ops 6. I mean, come on, people. Like, prestiging is something that just should never have gone away. I made a video about this, a short one, like about a year ago or like a couple months ago. I don't know. I think it was before Modern Warfare 3 came out, and I was discussing how the major issue, honestly, that is affecting public match is the fact that there is no real replayability once you hit the max rank. You don't even get to decide what rank you want to stop leveling up at, and there was something satisfying about prestiging and then resetting your stats, or not your stats, but your weapon level, your rank, all that stuff, and then doing it all over again. And so your master prestige, and then being able to choose your own icon, which I believe is going to be returning because Treyarch always does it in every single game that have their master prestige in, except for Black Ops 2, obviously. The classic prestige system is something that allows for a lot of replayability, something that at its core makes public match like great, because you get to keep prestiging up until you reach a certain icon that you like, and you could choose to progress or stay at that one. You know, it's all up to you. You have the choice. Your season rank doesn't get reset. That's pretty like soulless if you think about it, in my opinion. How every single season we get like a new level cap increase, but then everybody, you know, it's so fucking boring. Like, prestiging actually had aura to it, and then now it's all fucking boring. It's all soulless. Everything just feels the same. I don't fucking hate it. I'm super psyched about the prestige system coming back. But then also today I was thinking about it, and the fact that we're getting excited for something like this, it's almost like prestiging coming back feels like the bare minimum thing to do, because in the past prestiging wasn't really something that you thought about, but you just knew that it was like, oh, that's COD. Yeah, prestiging is a Call of Duty thing. It was such a major part of multiplayer that you couldn't even fathom the idea of them taking it out until they did, and then you're just stuck wondering like, why the fuck are we doing this? What is the point in not having the prestige system that everybody loves? Nobody has ever complained about it. There's nothing that you can do to improve this system, or there's nothing that you can do differently than this system that's going to be better. So when they took it out, it just left everybody wondering why. Nobody asked for this. Nobody even thought it was a possibility of it leaving. So then I got a little bit like, I mean, yeah, it's good that they're bringing it back, I guess, but it shouldn't have ever been taken out in the first place. But you know, at least with Treyarch, they get us some new things to get excited about, like the new zombies maps, the new movement update, which is going to be pretty big in my opinion. And finally, we have the return of round-based zombies. There's going to be 2 new maps at launch. In the past, every single Call of Duty game that featured 2 maps at its release ended up being pretty goated. From what I remember, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3 were like the only 2 games that had multiple zombie maps at launch. I don't know about World at War, I didn't play that, but Black Ops 1 had Kino der Toten and 5, and those were both very unique maps that both played pretty differently. They both offered a very interesting experience. And Black Ops 3 also had Shadows of Evil and The Giant. Both those maps were pretty different as well. Shadows of Evil was like larger, more things to do, the setup was a bit harder, and The Giant was a little bit easier to get set up on. And Black Ops 3 later went on to become the best zombies experience that we've ever had, in my opinion. I think we're also getting Gobblegums. I think that's also been leaked as well. Like they're just doing everything right. Things that we've liked, really fell in love with. It just seems like they're bringing it all back, and they're making an attempt to really connect with the player base, which Treyarch, like, I love Treyarch because they're always trying, specifically with the competitive community. They're always looking for feedback and trying to make the games viable for competitive play, and I can appreciate that because Infinity Ward legitimately does everything that you fucking hate. It's like they actually go against what the community wants, and then they make their game based off of that. So I don't get it. But yeah, Sledgehammer Games, they got put in a pretty shitty situation. They had to pump out a game with Infinity Ward pretty much controlling everything behind the scenes, and the post-launch maps that they've added, the weapons, the updates, the camouflages, the content has been pretty immaculate. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been playing the game recently, but it's no fault of their own. I just have not felt like playing anything. And yeah, I can tip what Sledgehammer Games is doing, but I'm ultimately like just way more excited for Black Ops 6. Like I actually cannot wait for the game to come out, and I haven't felt this way since Black Ops 3. It feels nice to finally feel optimistic for a game as opposed to just being pessimistic and just being like, I don't know. Like when, for instance, Modern Warfare 3, when it was about to come out, we weren't even supposed to have a game last year, but Activision changes their mind. They've realized that, yeah, there's a lot of money to be made if we just release a game this year, so they kind of put Sledgehammer in a really shitty place. So I was like kind of skeptical on the game, but then they pretty much ended up undoing all the bullshit that Infinity Ward did last year. I can respect that, but yeah, like I was saying, it feels nice to finally know that Treyarch is back, and historically they've made my favorite, the best Call of Duty games in my opinion, and it finally looks are going in the right direction for Call of Duty. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I would just want to go and come on and briefly talk about these leaks and share my excitement for Black Ops 6. And yeah, if you made it to this point in the video, if anybody did, thank you, and see you next time. Deuces.